She learned to do the heavy housework to perform the hateful duties of cooking. She washed dishes, wearing down her shell pink nails, scouring the grease from pots and pans. She scrubbed dirty linen, shirts, and cleaning rags, which she hung on a line to dry. She took the garbage down to the street each morning and brought up water, stopping on each landing to catch her breath. And clad like a peasant woman, basket on arm, guarding sou by sou, her scanty allowance, she bargained with the fruit dealers, the grocer, the butcher, and was insulted by them. So be thinking about what has changed for Mademoiselle, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Each month, notes had to be paid and others renewed to give more time. Her husband labored evenings to balance a tradesman's accounts, and at night often he copied documents at 5 sous a page. And this went on for 10 years. Finally, all was paid back, everything including the exorbitant rates of the loan sharks and accumulated compound interest. Mademoiselle appeared an old woman now. She became heavy, rough, harsh, like one of the poor. Her hair untended, her skirts askew, her hands red, her voice shrill. She even slopped water on her floors and scrubbed them herself. But sometimes while her husband was at work, she would sit near the window and think of that long ago evening when at the dance she had been so beautiful and admired. What would have happened if she had not lost that necklace? Who knows? Who can say? How strange and unpredictable life is. How little there is between happiness and misery. All right, so we're going to stop here. It's the end of part 3. We want to know, what are the consequences of losing the necklace? What happened to her, to Mademoiselle, and how did her life change? So be thinking about what happened because of losing the necklace, and be remembering all the loans that her husband took. Remember that 10 years of their life was very different. And if you go back a little bit, that paragraph where she did all the heavy housework and she looked like a peasant woman, she was one of the poor. And when it says guarding sou by sou, her scanty allowance, that means penny by penny. She's just saving every little penny. She bargained with the fruit dealers, the grocer, the butcher. That means she was asking for lower prices from the fruit dealers, the grocery store, and from the butcher who does the meats, and was insulted by them means that they were like, no, I'm not taking your measly pennies, right? So what were the consequences? What bad happened to them? What things that were bad happened to them for losing the necklace? What happened to Mademoiselle? How was she different? How did her life change? And we'll discuss in class.